What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Real Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called RioReactions, and on that YouTube channel, I'm reacting to 99% Golden Era Hip Hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to the link that I'm going to put in the description of this video. Alright, man, so today's reaction is another paid subscriber request. Shout out to that girl, Just the Girl ATL, for this request, man. And for anybody else out there who has a reaction that they want done right away, all you got to do is hit me up in a PayPal with a Cash App and I'll get to it ASAP. Or you can wait till I go live, join the live, send your donation and your request, and I will do your reaction right there on the live. Alright, man, so today's reaction is somebody I've never heard of, I don't think. No doubt. Nope, I don't know these people. And it's a genre of music that I don't know anything about. So apparently, this is ska music. So I don't know if No Doubt is American, if they're from the UK, Australia, Canada, no clue. Looks like this came out in 1995. It's called Total Hate, and or is it Total Hate 95? Whatever. But anyway, we got the lyric video, man. So, and like I always said, man, I do any genre of music y'all want a reaction for. So if y'all got anything else, classical, heavy metal, punk rock, jazz, easy listening, I don't know, what other genres is it that besides the big popular ones? Whatever it is, if y'all want me to react to it, hit up that PayPal, the Cash App, and I got you, you know what I mean? All right, man, so enough talking, let's get to it.
Check it out.
I know this kind of music. I didn't know it was called ska. Oh, that must be the ska part. I would have thought this was just like punk rock, but no, she is doing a lot of singing. All right, man, let me keep it moving. I wanted to see that last series of bars, not bars. I wanted to see what they were saying right there anyway. Yo, you know what ska feels like to me and what I probably always considered it or formulated it to be in my head? This is like a, it's like a hipster grunge. Like imagine if Nirvana wasn't, were so depressed, dark and angry. You know what I mean? This is kind of music they would have made. All right, man. Hipster grunge. That's some just AKA ska. I think they're talking about people just forming to societal norms. You know what I'm saying? Go to school, graduate high school, go to college. You know what I'm saying? Meet your future spouse, marry that person, get a job in a real world, or vice, switch those two around. Graduate, get a job in the real world, meet your future spouse, marry that person, and have 2 kids, or buy a house, then have 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I think they're talking about people who conform to that. They're probably looking at those people like lames and squares. You know what I mean? I felt like when this song first came on, this is something that I would hear people at Venice Beach listening to. You know what I mean? Like there's Venice Beach isn't as hipster as other parts of LA, like Silver Lake were when I was there. But this is definitely like a Silver Lake, Venice Beach type of song. You know, people with the big gauges in their ears, you know what I'm saying, mad tattoos, dress how they want to dress, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's hip, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, hipsterish type shit. So it was something else that I stopped this song to talk about, but oh, when they were talking about Long Beach and Anaheim, it sounds like these people are from California. They did also say Sublime. I know Sublime is a group, but I don't know their music. So I don't know, you know, if they're talking about Sublime the group or just using the word Sublime in their lyrics. But yeah, they said they said Long Beach or Anaheim, so I'm assuming they're California. Maybe if they're not from there, they probably went there to get their start as musicians or whatever, a band. Anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm just getting these thoughts out now because I know if I let this song finish, I will forget. It's the best part of the song. This is the grunge punk part of the song. It's just this whole total hate part and a little bit about what they're talking about being, you know, I don't want to say that I talked about before. But other than that, man, yeah, I think this is fucking hipster grunge music, you know. But this right here, this total hate, like I can totally see this playing in some like back in the punk scene, a CBGB's type performance that was going on. Maybe Black Flag was on stage screaming and shit. People in the crowd knocking each other's fucking teeth out, bashing bottles over their heads and shit like that. Yo, them punk rock kids was tough as a motherfucker, son. They probably couldn't fight. Like, you probably have fucked them up in a one-on-one fight. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them was on drugs. They was skinny as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They was always fucked up in some way, shape, or form. They wasn't in their right mind state. So you could have whooped their ass one-on-one. But when it came to that fucking mosh pit, when those performances was going on, those motherfuckers in there bloodied up. They done got stomped out on the floor, and they get back up and start raging, you know, just start raging again. You know what I mean? Like, them was some tough motherfucking kids back then, yo. I highly recommend that y'all go back and watch like these YouTube documentaries and shit like that, old YouTube footage of these shows. But there's a lot of documentaries about that punk rock scene back in the early 80s, man. But yeah, it was some tough motherfuckers. Total hate. Oh,
feeling
shit.
youthful, looking youthful, less tired.
And we are tired,
We're
but you
very
look
tired.
less tired.
All right, man. So, yo, there it is. Total Hate 95 by No Doubt. And I apologize, man. I talked all through that goddamn song. I should have let the song play out as a first time listen just to get the whole thing. But I felt like it was like, I felt like I get what was going on. And like I said, man, I didn't want to let the whole song play and forget everything that I wanted to say about the song. Blame it on the weed, yo. Blame it on the weed. But anyway, man, I got this live performance of the song, and this time I ain't gonna say shit. All right, let's get it. Ska. That guy's going crazy on the drums, yo. Yo, the drummer's going crazy. They're like a punk band. They're like a reggae band. They're like a swing band. Like, you know what I mean? They a whole mosh posh of shit, yo. Like, they don't, I guess ska just mean you ain't got no goddamn drum genre. We gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do. That's ska. Now they're a jazz band. Man, they went crazy. Shout out to No Doubt. That was a great performance right there, man. That song sounds big to me, yo. Like motion pictures sound big. Man, I wonder if that's been played, like been used a lot in movies or TV shows and some, things that would be in the entertainment genre outside of music. Yeah, man, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So ska is just means everything. So you can just whatever sound or genre or lane that you want to throw into your song, you can do it, and that's ska. Alright, man. Yo, shout out to Just a Girl ATL for that one. On to the next one. I'm out.